These are sprinklers that you probably use all the time whenever you need to water your garden. And I'm going to show you today an awesome DIY solution where you can basically chuck these things away, because I'm going to show you guys how you can get a smart sprinkler system installed in under 10 minutes. This is a 4-in-1 smart sprinkler system from Aiper. It's called the Irrisense 2. And I'm going to show you guys how this is going to transform the way you look at sprinkler systems from here on out. Let's talk about it, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome of course, and to all my longtime subscribers, welcome back. Guys, today I got a cool video for you guys. I'm going to be talking to you guys about a product that I received from a company called Aiper. You guys may know them as a pool company, but guess what? They also came out with this product that actually works with the irrigation system. Now, if you guys have no irrigation system, or you have one that's broken and you're tired of the high cost of what it would be to run an entire irrigation system in your entire lawn, this product is going to be able to bridge that gap for you. Now, Aiper claims that this is the world's first 4-in-1 multi-zone smart irrigation system. And today I want to talk to you about exactly what that means and how it might actually apply to you. As usual, guys, everything that I use will be left in the links in the description, so you guys know where to find it if you ever need to use them or find any other products that I use today. We're going to talk about the features of this thing. We're going to talk about the usage of it and how to get it set up. And then we're going to wrap this thing up with a little bit of pros and cons and talk a little bit more in depth about the features and specs that this thing has that you may be interested in. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's talk about it, and I can show you guys more about what this thing is and how awesome it is. All right, so this is pretty much what the Aiper Irrisense 2 looks like straight out of the box. Now, Aiper was awesome enough to send this thing to me. Now, inside the box, you're going to get everything that you're going to need to get this thing set up, including all the stuff that you're going to need to anchor it down, all the stakes. It's going to actually come with its own Allen key and ratchet that you're going to use to fasten this to the ground. It's also going to come with all the user manuals. You're going to get all the included power cables and some extra nozzles, as well as obviously the Irrisense 2 itself. And that's pretty much it. All that you need is right here. It's not too much stuff. The best thing about it is in 15 minutes, you'll be able to get this thing set up. Let me just talk to you guys quick about the components of the Irrisense 2. On the top of it here, you're going to have a water pressure gauge, which is going to indicate the pressure of the water that's coming out. You're going to have a nozzle here, which is replaceable. And you're going to have the rotor head on the top here, which swivels back and forth as this thing is rotating to water your lawn. And I know that this looks like it. However, on the bottom here, you're going to have a nutrient dispenser that you can pull out, which you'll be able to put chemicals. On the base, you can see here, we have the holes where the screws go in. And on the back of the Irrisense 2, you're going to have the power button or the mode button, along with the rain sensor here that's going to control when and what time the unit cuts on, depending on if you have rain or not. And last but not least, on the bottom here, you're going to have your connection for your hose. This is just going to be a standard 3/4 inch hose, along with the power connector on the back here, which has pigtails that an extra wire, just in case you need to put this thing somewhere further away than your power outlet. It's going to give you more than enough extra length of cable. So there are only a few things that you're going to need to know before you get this thing set up. You're going to need good water pressure, which is about 45 psi, and you can test that by using one of these pressure gauges. If you don't have one, don't worry. You can always try it out, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But these are pretty inexpensive. You can pick one of these things up, screw it onto your garden hose, turn it on, and make sure you have 45 psi. If you do, you got one thing down. The next thing you need to know is that this thing covers an area of 4,800 square feet. So if you're under 4,800 square feet, you're pretty much good to go. If you're over, then you may need a couple positioned in different areas to get the entire coverage. Another thing to know is that this thing has a maximum distance that it can reach of 39 feet. So that will give you an idea of where you can spray. And last but not least, the only thing you're going to need is a garden hose. And I'm pretty sure you guys have that already covered. Now, installing the Irrisense 2 is super easy, and it could not be easier. The only thing you're going to need is the locator here, and it's going to come with some ground stakes. And that's pretty much it. And how you're going to install it is, you see this little arrow right here? You want to point that in the direction that you want your Irrisense to point, and you want to go ahead and push it into the ground or hammer it in with a rubber mallet or whatever. And once it's in, you're going to go ahead and slide the Irrisense base over the locator. Once you got the Irrisense 2 located and level, all you want to do next is you're going to take yourself one of these ground stakes and you're going to go ahead and screw them in through the 4 holes that are at the base of the Irrisense 2. Aiper actually provides a little ratchet with the system that you can use to go ahead and screw these things into the ground. And all you really need to do is screw them down in place just to make sure that the Irrisense 2 is kind of secure and in place and it's not wobbling and moving around like that. Once you're done installing the Irrisense, you're pretty much halfway done. The only thing left to do after that is to connect the water hose. Once you're done connecting the water, the only thing left to do is to connect the pigtail to the power supply. These things are watertight, so just screw it in, lock it in, and then on the other end, you go ahead and you plug your power adapter into your AC outlet. One thing to know is wherever you're plugging this thing in, it should be in a waterproof enclosure. So if you have an outdoor box that's waterproof, that's where you want to plug it, or you want to plug it somewhere that's covered, like your patio or something like that, just to make sure that water doesn't get to the actual head of the plug itself. Once we have this thing plugged in, the only thing left to do is turn on our water hose and we can go ahead and start the programming of the system. All right, so programming the system is super easy and intuitive. This thing comes with an app that all you really need to do is hold down the power button on your Irrisense 2. It's going to light up and it's going to enter pairing mode. Once it's in the pairing mode, the only thing you have to do after that is find your Aiper Irrisense, connect to it, and you can start the whole update process if it needs to be updated. And then you can go ahead and start mapping and getting the app set up. Now, Aiper made the setup of this thing really easy. All you really need to do is increase the distance of the water that you want to start the mapping and move the spray distance back and forth and dial in the irrigation area that you need. Now, the cool thing about this is it will adapt to any space that you have in your backyard. So in my case, I kind of have like a triangular shape in my backyard, but this could be any shape that you have. All you need to do is go around, move the points to the area that you want to get watered, dial it in. Once you're done setting it up, the next thing you want to do is set up your schedule. You can set this thing to water based on water consumption or the time that you want it to run. The app makes it super easy to decide however you want to water. You can water daily, weekly, monthly, 3 times a week, 2 times a week, whatever you want. You can go ahead and set this thing up in the app. All right, with all that out of the way, let's talk about the pros and cons of this thing. Now, there are going to be a lot of pros, but I want you guys to stay with me and I'm just going to list them off and talk to you guys a little bit about them. Now, the first pro is that this thing is a 4-in-1, which means you basically get 4 things lumped into one device. And it means it's going to have your irrigation controller, your rotor head, electronic valve, and a nutrient feeder. Another plus is that it has a huge coverage area. Now, this thing is going to cover up to 4,800 square feet, which means if you have an average sized backyard, you're going to just need one of these things and it's going to take care of the whole backyard itself. Now, another great thing about having this great coverage is that it uses even rain misting technology, which means that it doesn't just spray the jet, it actually uses a mist to basically water your lawn and your area so that you get good coverage and you don't miss any areas of your lawn. The next pro is that the thing has app control, which gives you access to scheduling, mapping, up to 10 different plant zones you can also store. You're going to have data monitoring and last but not least, remote connectivity, which means that you can access this thing anywhere in the world and you're good to go. Another great plus is that this thing has great water conservation properties and it achieves this a bunch of different ways. One is it's going to have a weather sense rain sensor, which means that if you have this thing scheduled and it's raining or it's scheduled to rain, it's going to delay the irrigation because obviously you're going to have the rain to water your lawn. And it's going to be smart enough to know when it's going to start the scheduling and resume the scheduling as normal. It has a TUV valve, which means that it's going to have good stable water pressure and maintain that throughout the watering cycle. And like I mentioned before, a part of this water conservation is that you'll be able to schedule and dial in up to 10 different plant zones. So if you have planted areas and planters around your house, you'll be able to have and store up to 10 of them. Another pro is that this thing comes with interchangeable nozzles. So let's say one of your nozzles gets clogged or you don't have enough coverage, you can swap out the nozzle and it's pretty much good to go after that. It also has a nutrient dispenser built in, so you'll be able to add fertilizers and different nutrient chemicals into your Irrisense 2, and it's going to be able to dispense all of these nutrients as it's watering. Another great pro is the price. Now, sometimes I like to put the price as a con, but in this case, I'm going to put it as a pro. Now, this thing comes in at about $500, but you can probably pick them up on sale for in the 400s. And I'll tell you this, for all the features that it has, if you guys want something this capable to be able to have scheduling, Wi-Fi, app control, the nutrient feeder, built-in mapping, or built-in scheduling, a rain sensor. It's pretty much an entire underground irrigation system for less than $500. I don't think you can beat that. That's why I kind of put this as a pro for me. So in this case, the price is a pro. And last but not least, my favorite pro about this thing is its ease of setup. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm telling you guys straight up. This thing literally took me 15 minutes to set up. And the only reason why it took me that long is because I was reading through the manuals and going through. Literally, if you guys follow my setup, you guys can have this thing up and running in 5-10 minutes. So that's a great plus for this thing. So we got rid of all the pros, and I know it's a lot, and we can't talk about the pros without talking about the cons. For me, there are only a few cons that I found with this thing, and to be honest, I don't know what else you can expect. The first con is it's going to need its own water supply, which means you're going to be using your own water from your home source, whether it's a garden hose or whatever you have. But I was doing a little digging and I was thinking to myself, well, if you have an irrigation system and it's just not functioning, but you have water pressure, you can always connect a hose to your main irrigation system, which is using well water, or if you have a pump from a lake or something like that, you can connect the hose to that and then connect it to your Irrisense, which means you don't have to use your own water. But for all intents and purposes, one of the cons is that it's going to need water supply for it to work properly. The other con is that you're going to need an electrical outlet close by. How close? Well, this thing has an extension cord that comes with it, and I think it goes up to like 30 feet, but you're going to need to have an electrical outlet close by. Now, if you have a garden bed or something like that with an electrical outlet in it, that's perfect, because you'll be able to kind of hide the Irrisense too and let it do its thing, and you can kind of conceal it in your yard and make it look like just a part of your landscaping. Apart from that, I don't have that much to say. I pretty much love this thing, and I'm going to be testing it out over the next few months, and I'll report back to you to tell you guys how it went and how it's been going. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys are in the market for irrigation system like this, if your old system is broken and you want something different that has all the features of a regular in-ground sprinkler system, this might be something that you want to take a look at. I'll leave links in the description for you guys if you're interested in picking up one of these things. But if you don't want to spend thousands of dollars, this may be an option for you. It's not as expensive as running a whole sprinkler system, and it's not as cheap as the ones that you go and pick up in your local hardware store. But it definitely is something that's going to work well, and it's going to last you guys, and you'll be able to sit back inside, control this thing, and monitor the irrigation of your landscaping. And if that's something that interests you, you guys know where to look. You can pick it up. If you guys found this video helpful and you have comments, leave them in the comment section below. Maybe you have some suggestions that may be beneficial to you, or if you have any general questions about this thing, leave them in the comments below. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.